Time now, 5 o'clock on this Thursday evening, February 27th, 2014. Time now for the Whatever Judiciary page. It's the evening report. Thursday evening, February 27th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current edition is at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 20 degrees with broken clouds with it. Humidity of 66%. Feels like 22 degrees. Wind speed 6 miles per hour. Wind direction now available. Dew point 18 degrees and visibly 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. It shows a couple of patches of snow bands and light snow and snow squalls from eastern Massachusetts and stretching down Cape Downs and stretching down through Rhode Island and African Connecticut, down for central western Massachusetts, stretching down northern New Hampshire, down for Vermont, down for New York State, down for eastern and central western Pennsylvania, down for northeastern Ohio, down for New Jersey, and down for eastern Maryland, and stretching it down for 7 portions of Maine and central and eastern portions of Maine, down for 7 portions of New Brunswick, and snow showers in central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, snow showers in the eastern portions of Prince Edward Island, and snow showers in several portions of Quebec, down for eastern portions of Ontario, and snow showers in western and eastern portions of Quebec. Snow showers in north central portions of Indiana and for western portions of Michigan here.
Which plans to operate the facility at the Plain Ridge Harness.
Rain showers in the southeastern portions of Florida. Rain showers in central portions of Florida, the stretching out the eastern coast of Florida. A couple of patches of rain showers off the northeastern coast of Mexico. And a couple of blobs of rain showers in New Mexico and Arizona, stretching down to Utah, down for Colorado, stretching down through southern and western portions of Wyoming and down through Idaho, and snow and sleet showers in western Montana, down for 7 portions of Alberta, and rain showers stretching in eastern portions of Washington and the eastern and western portions of Oregon, and a couple of patches of rain, sleet, and snow showers in east central portions of California, stretching in northern California. Rain showers in southwestern portions of California and off the Californian coastline here. Snow showers in the southeastern portions of British Columbia for 7 Alberta. Snow showers in central and eastern western portions of Saskatchewan, Kevin, Montana. Good evening, 31 degrees with overcast skies here. Alright, let's take a look at our satellite look that shows
Fire got the first call. What they saw behind this basement window.
a batch of clouds from eastern Mexico stretching the Gulf of Mexico, covering Florida and stretching out down the
75-year-old
at the sea. Another batch of clouds from Massachusetts stretching to northern New England and down through New Brunswick, Quebec, and stretching out New York State, down for central and western portions of Pennsylvania, down for northeastern portions of Ohio, down for central portions of Ohio, down for Indiana, down for western portions of Michigan, and down for northern portions of UP and Michigan. And another batch of clouds from western Kansas, down for Nebraska, eastern Nebraska, stretching in Arizona and Mexico, Utah, Colorado, stretching to the Pacific Northwest, and down for 7 portions of British Columbia at the sea, and stretching down for Alberta, stretching down for central portions of Saskatchewan and central portions of Manitoba here. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. High pressure centered in southeastern portions of Texas, 7 Minnesota, out the Baja California coast, and a cold front from central California stretching pink front eastern Nevada down for south central portions of Idaho. Cold front from British Columbia down for Alberta, pink front from eastern Alberta, and a station front from 7 Alberta stretching down for Montana, and a cold front from Montana, stretching down Wyoming down for Nebraska, Kansas, down for Oklahoma, down to Arkansas, Tennessee, down for eastern Kentucky, down for West Virginia. Warm front from West Virginia, pink front from South Pennsylvania, down for central New York and up in Ontario. Black front from Ontario, Quebec.
But she's a registered nurse with the state as Lucienne.
Warm front from eastern Carolina down from New Mexico, and cold front from Mexico, stretching on Gulf of Mexico, stretching on central Florida, stretching out to sea.
WCBB News Center 5.
And low pressure centered in southern Utah, front running down from Utah to Arizona. Low pressure from eastern Wyoming, northwestern Montana, and southwestern Idaho. Front of from eastern Oregon down from north central Idaho down for western portion of Montana. Front of off the California coastline here. 28 degrees out temperature right now in Boston. It's 40 out in Washington D.C., 50 in Atlanta, 80 in Miami, 62 in Brownsville, 55 in Dallas, 29 out in Kansas City, 11 in Chicago, 1 below in Minneapolis, 57 in Denver, 62 out in Albuquerque, 46 in Salt Lake City, 63 in San Francisco, 67 in Los Angeles, 51 in Seattle, and 28 out in Great Falls, Montana. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around in the region. 28 out in Boston, 25 in Bedford, 24 in Beverly, 22 in Gloucester, 27 out in Norwood, 30 in Taunton, 29 in New Bedford, 28 out in Plymouth, 30 in Falmouth, 28 in
Further west, the Weston Tolls.
Chatham, 27 in Provincetown, 29 in Nantucket 29 in Martha's Vineyard, 27 out in
Minutes as it usually is. That's
Buzzards Bay, 29 in Bedford, 30 in Warwick, 31 out in South Kingston, 28 out in
Case of the Bronx.
Block Island.
Several weeks ago, a visitor
30 in New London, 31 in New Haven, 30 in Bridgeport, 26 in Waterbury, 25 in Waterbury, 26 in Danbury, 27 in Meriden, 28 in Hartford, 25 in Winslow, 26 in Webster, 24 in Southbridge, 27 out in Milford, 23 in Worcester, 25 in Fitchburg, 24 out in Springfield, 23 in Amherst, 27 in Greenfield, 19 in Pittsfield, 24 in Albany, New York, 23 in North Adams, Massachusetts, 22 in Bennington, 25 in Keene, New Hampshire, 23 in Concord, New Hampshire, 22 in Manchester and Pottsville, New Hampshire, 26 in Nashville, New Hampshire. It's 32 in New York City, 34 in Islip, and 29 in Montauk.
For the first time.
Alright, let's take a look at our HPC forecast discussion. Stormy pattern will continue over California and snow expected for the intermountain west and Rockies. Widespread precipitation has continued over the western half of the United States, which is a much welcome sight to many of the areas affected by the drought. The first system, which has delivered much of the rain and snow to the west coast and the mountain west today, a slight lull overnight tonight with a first system wind. Down in Trix Inland, the big short-stopping system will begin to show its teeth by Friday morning. The steaming cyclone will begin to push heavy rain onshore to California on Friday morning and will sweep across the desert southwest, the intermountain west, and the central Rockies by Friday evening. Showers and thunderstorms will begin to ramp up the Friday afternoon in southern California, may bring the possibility of a flash flood and higher elevation stretching from the Sierra Nevada range to the northern and central Rockies can expect heavy snows and totals demand of over a foot.
So that July night, the two were at a theater district night.
The upper level low associated with the system will meander towards the southern California will move inland later this weekend.
Some kind of interaction with.
Meanwhile, the outer surface boundary draped across the Rockies and towards the British Columbia coastline will stay put for Saturday, which will provide a focus for continuous snowfall across the mountains.
Took it upon himself to.
Thus expected a stormy and snowy pattern to continue throughout the weekend. Looking further east in the plains and middle Mississippi, the energy associated with its first system from an impact of the west coast will slide eastward and bring mixed precipitation by Friday morning. Colder Arctic air will begin to spill across the northern and central plains and continue to particularly bitter cold temperatures that have been one of the main highlights of the winter. This Arctic boundary, which is ushered in these cold temperatures, will sink further south in the east into the plains and upper Midwest by Friday. On Friday morning, there could be a wintry mix across the plains and Mississippi Valley as the cold air initially meets in the plains. By Friday evening and into Saturday, much of the mix will be changed over the snow and extend eastward toward the upper Midwest and Ohio Valley.
revealing text messages that show
Forecast discussion for New England here. An Arctic front will bring a chance of snow showers and squalls this evening, followed by a bitter cold tonight and Friday, and wind chills tonight will drop well below zero. Light snows again, possibly Saturday and Sunday, followed by significant winter storms centered around Monday, and seasonal cold and dry conditions continue for at the end of next week here. Near term this evening, one area of snow showers was moving from eastern Massachusetts offshore late afternoon, and southwest winds were left or at 25-35 knots. Some of this will be brought to the surface and especially in snow showers. Hot cold front eastern New York late afternoon. The front explorates the Connecticut Valley around 22Z at 5 p.m. Worcester Hills 23Z and plus the PVD 00Z. Offshore 1Z at 8 p.m. Observation Western New York expects scattered snow showers with the best chance long. Adjusted ahead to the front this evening, a strong accumulation work out to the less than an inch, but parts of the Berkshire East slopes and tendrils could reach an inch or so. Okay, let's take a look at a maps here. Wind chill advisories Thursday night and Friday morning for central and northern Worcester County, now for western Massachusetts summer Vermont.
March last year. Of course, he was a state rep at that time.
Tax lows reading the same single digits from much of the region with below zero readings from extreme western Worcester County and western Massachusetts and New Hampshire and northern Vermont and in eastern New York. Here, seen from southern Rhode Island and for southern southeastern coastal Massachusetts and South Shore and the Cape May Islands. There, and the wind chills Friday morning. Oh, it is gonna be frigid here. Below zero wind chills for much of the region with single-digit wind chills on central and outer Cape May Islands. There. Okay.
We go on the record every Sunday morning at 11, and this week we'll have much more with Boston's Mayor Marty Walsh, including his thoughts on the probation job scandal.
Attorney General Eric Holder is home resting after a minor health scare earlier on today. Holder was hospitalized
7-day forecast goes like this.
after feeling faint and short of breath. The symptoms come
For tonight, a chance of snow showers barely before 9 p.m. Cloudy during the early evening, then gradually clearing with a low around 2 degrees. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. West wind about 11 to 13 miles per gust, as high as 30 miles by a chance of precipitation is 40%. Little dose circulation expected. Friday, south skies high near 22 degrees. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. West wind about 79 miles per hour. Gusts as 20 miles per hour. Friday night, most of the coast got low in 6 degrees. West wind about 5 miles per hour. Cover evening. Saturday, to start off the month of March. Parts of the south skies high near 34 degrees. Calm wind becoming south about 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning. Winds could gust as 22 miles per hour. Saturday night, a chance of snow showers mainly after 4 a.m. Most of the coast skies are low at 27 degrees. South wind about 6 to 8 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. Saturday, chance of snow showers mainly after 5 p.m. Cloud skies are near 36 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday night, snow likely mainly after 11 p.m. Most skies low 20 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 70%. Monday, snow likely cloud with a high near 27 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 70%. Monday night, chance of snow, cloud skies low 50 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Tuesday, parts of the skies are near 25 degrees. Tuesday night, podcast skies low 8 degrees. Wednesday, most of the skies are near 25 degrees. Wednesday night, podcast skies low 9 degrees. And for Thursday, parts of the skies are near 30 degrees. Peters with a phrase of the evening. Frigid night on tap after some snow shower squalls there. Bundle up. This is PJ with a good evening with good positive. We see you at 11. Have a good evening.